Hello everybody and welcome to Jay Smith Takes a Quick Look at McDroid. This game is brought to us by Elephantopia, and it is a self-proclaimed, fast-paced hybrid of a third-person shooter, tower defense, bullet hell, and real-time strategy with an undercurrent of wacky, surreal humor in a colorful world. Holy shit, that is a mouthful. I don't think the game is quite that. Here is how I describe it. It's an action tower defense game. It's pretty good at that. This is still in like the beta form of the game. I think it's like version 0.8 or something. I don't know. I got a message on YouTube by Elephantopia. They said, hey, check out this McDroid game. It's pretty cool. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So anyways, here's the main kind of outfit of the game, or the home screen. So what we're going to be controlling is this cute little spidery looking droid. And in the background you can see all these little alien creatures. Those are the ones that we are going to be destroying. And so there's a little bit of customization involved. Color change swaps pretty much mostly. We're going to go with the royal purple. And obviously the unicorn, because who the hell is going to get a unicorn? Or who the hell wouldn't take the unicorn? Like, what am I going to get, like camo and purple? It doesn't make any sense. We go purple unicorns all the way. It's a co-op game, kind of based around like a big like co-op perspective, and so I haven't been able to attempt to do that yet, but eventually, or if you have any friends or anything, because I certainly don't, you'll be able to jump in, jump out of games. So that's fun. It's interesting. I've only got a little bit down so far. This level right here is giving me some pretty big issues, but I'll get to that in a bit. So we're gonna start in one of the earlier levels. Like, this is level 2. So just to give a little perspective while I'm not kind of frantically going about. So I don't think I'm going to complete this level, and I'm only going to show you a little bit of how the game is played and how it presents itself. So I kind of really dig this art style. It's kind of cartoony, almost like cel-shaded, like what you would kind of see in Borderlands, I would imagine. So it's farm-based. So strawberries are the currency of this game. So when you get strawberries, that enables us to kind of get more research points. So when we find these seeds, we put them in the strawberry patch. They grow to be strawberries. We collect the strawberries and sell them for gold. So good stuff. Let's X out of that. Let's get in here, right down to business. So what I'm going to do is put my seeds in these. And here, this area that's kind of like hurting me right here, that is where the enemies come out of. So that's where they spawn. Scary stuff. And we have these little containers all along the sides. And what those do is where we're going to be able to mount our guns and mount our weaponry or any power-ups that we deem as necessary to have. And we'll accomplish our goals through that. So meanwhile, I'm just waiting for these strawberries to come up. I can only really say some positive things about this game. I haven't run into too many bad things happening. The game kind of crashed me one time, but if that is it, and obviously the game is in beta, so I'm not going to throw that too many negative points against the game. It's fun. I'm not too interested in tower defense games, strictly tower defense games, but I always enjoy like the action kind of aspects, and certainly the action aspect in this game. I don't like to micromanage, and so if I'm able to get my towers, attacking like all their shit on their own and not having to like worry about, what they're doing at, certain amounts of time, certain points in their lives, the better for me. Alright, so what I have here in this guy, this little turret, it kind of creates a creep at the bottom, and when my products are in that creep, or my allies, their bullets are going to be faster, are more powerful, their strawberries grow more as well. So it's basically just a buff. And I suppose I could have just said that right at the get-go, but that's not how I work. I have to go all the way around every word in the English dictionary until I finally get what I want. Anyway, so I'm going to create the buff over here as well. So when the enemies come to attack my ship, they'll be greeted by supercharged turrets that want to destroy the hell out of them. What I'm going to do here is create a rocket launcher. I'm going to place that there. And I'm going to get one more rocket launcher eventually. I need 200. I only have 120 right now, so I'm going to let these things fly. Another a neat thing about this game is that if I wanted, say, one of these turrets just to like have for myself, I can use that, and I can kind of go out and, you know, be a turret myself. Or if I wanted to, I could just place it in here. Picking up turrets is easy enough. So if I want to change this turret's location, if I want to put this turret over here, everything is on fire. Where are things on fire? No idea. Ow. Anyways, yes. So I can use the weaponry on myself, or use it myself, and kind of take away the bad guys that time, or that in that aspect. I should say that let's upgrade my armor, and let's make my repair stuff. So this enables my ship to repair me at a kind of a farther distance, which is always good to have. While I am near my turrets, if I click and hold the left mouse button, I can kind of direct where they're attacking. And so if I wanted everyone to attack this blue creature, you can simply click that, and everyone in that proximity will start attacking in that particular direction. It's nice to have, especially when bosses come down from out of nowhere and attack me. So that's basically the premise of this level. I'm going to forward this along, and so I'm going to escape. We're going to end this level currently and go to a little bit, a different level. You know, a quick look. I want to give you a different perspective of how everything kind of works. So that was like a small level. This is more elongated, and there's going to be a penis joke somewhere in the comments about that. Anyways, so this is the current to-do. And so the enemies start from way back here, and they have to work their way up forward. And the reason I'm using this level is because it also gives me a new opportunity to take a look at some of the other enemies in the game. So the level that I only had, like those little small guys, this one starts having, you know, the larger enemies down them. So let's take this back. I don't know what this... Oh, it's my little robot friend. So having him will certainly help me out. So he'll be around shooting some rockets at the enemies. Always nice to have. Take these back. What can I get? So let's put my buff creep right there. We're gonna put my rocket launcher, or excuse me, just my regular gun right there. My laser beam. Laser beam cannon. That's from Dragon Ball Z, right? I think so. Anyway, so yeah, these guys are gonna come up slowly. My little rocket friend is helping me out as well. Thank you very much. Put that there. So that creep will be able to start attacking them from farther distances away. Wait for my strawberries. I don't know why strawberries. I don't know. But that's okay. So put those there, and we will come back. What can I get? Let's get some more lasers. And we are going to actually get another rocket launcher back here as well. So that'll be nice to have. Maybe I should put the rocket up front and the lasers in the back. I'm not sure. I've always been bad about that. I'm really bad at micromanaging and trying to figure out different tactics, especially for these kinds of games. But for now, while I'm only dealing with these smaller creatures, it's not presenting too much of an issue. So let's get some buffs going on. I'm gonna need 200 gold to get a rocket launcher for myself, and that's what I want to roll with. So we got this larger enemy coming at us now. Not too much of a problem. So I got a rocket launcher. So I'll use this rocket launcher for the greater good of the universe, and I will become a rocket launcher myself and start attacking the enemies this kind of way. So again, I am directing all my traffic, all my bullet traffic at these guys. So if you can, like, you know, I can understand companies, and I'm kind of being really picky about how the company presented itself. You know, the self-proclaimed fast-paced, hybrid, third-person shooter, tower defense, bullet hell, real-time strategy with an undercurrent of wacky surreal. I get the wacky surreal sense of humor and colorfulness, but the game is just a tower defense, right? I mean, that's all like I've seen so far. Like bullet hell, you know, maybe there's a bunch of enemies on the screen at one time. I don't know. It's a fun little game though, and I have been enjoying myself pretty immensely so far. The next level after this gave me some real problems, but I think that's only because I'm real bad at these types of games. I look forward to hopefully this being online at some point, and maybe I'll get, you know, better acclimated with how the game will present itself in that aspect. But for this, if you are into tower defense games, or maybe if you're not even into tower defense games, you might want to check this out. Especially, you know, with the action aspect approach. So this is it's hands off, but it's also hands on. So you're not too worried about what your turrets are doing, you know, in terms of DPS. As long as you could run around and mess shit up for yourself, you don't have to worry about this. So one of the aliens just took over my little piece of land over here and turned it into their own alien floral. I don't like it. So to destroy this, hopefully. There you go. You are dead. And I'll plant my own sweet strawberry fields forever in there. So taking care of this business. All of these guys doing okay. I kind of want this turret. So yeah. So now I have my laser beam. I think that's a little bit more fun to use, especially when my beams get really big, essentially. But I'm gonna leave the rocketing to my towers. But anyway, yeah, again, so I've always enjoyed my first kind of run into a tower defense of this type is Orcs Must Die. And I really enjoyed, you know, I could set up my turrets, but then I also had to rely on myself to make sure that I was kicking the enemy's ass. And I always kind of remembered that and, you know, enjoyed that. And so I'm getting that same sort of vibe from this game as well. And with the addition of multiplayer on it is only, you know, bettering the opportunity for this game to be really well done. So yeah, I do recommend, you know, checking out. I have no idea how much it's going to cost or where it's going to be available at. More info is at McDroidGame.com, and I'll obviously have a link in the description for that. So this big porcupine boss guy, he's sort of being an asshole right here. He's going to take down this turret, hopefully not, but he did. Uh-oh, some bad things are happening here. What do I need? I can use these to make a mine. So let's put this mine here, hopefully, maybe. Put that down. There we go. So the diamonds are like a little bit more of a better upgrade system, I suppose, that they want to be considered as. So wave 7 of 7, that's why this is being troublesome for me, I imagine. So let's put some mines down. Mines. There you go. So that's the mission. That's that mission accomplished, I think. Alright. So my ship is going to take off in 10 seconds. I'll show you the next level, and you guys can see how terrible I am at this game. And but yeah, I really wasn't sure too much of how to do. So look, here's the top scorers, all 11 of us, 2 of which being me. But I did beat the McDroid guy. You made the game, you dingus, and I beat you in it. Regardless, so let's continue on. And so the pipeline, and then we will go to farm villains. I did terribly at this game, or at this one, the first time I tried. So the enemies are going to come up from the bottom. They're going to come up this little slide and hang out with me up here and try to attack my base. Unfortunately, I don't know the best defense for this because they'll come at from both angles. So get my little upgrade here. There's nothing in it, so I have no idea why I did that. So let's go here. Let's plant my tomatoes in the colorful regions because they will grow a little bit faster. And there we go. Just making sure all of these are filled. And we will also plant some back here as well. Okay. So I got these 2 areas where the enemies will spawn from. So let's get some laser turrets. And I'll get one for over here as well. You just need to be cautious. So let's get a laser turret here. Maybe. Here. And we'll get a laser turret here. And we will hopefully get a lot of those guys taken care of and dead. But somehow I doubt that. Pretty sure I'm just gonna die here. Okay, so got lasers. These guys are attacking what I don't want them to attack, turning into nasty little head crabs. I don't like that. So we will get more lasers. My turrets talk to me. Let me know that there are so many aliens. I'm aware. There's just really nothing I can do about that in this situation, this time. So let's take my strawberries back here. Get another laser beam. Well, maybe I can get a rocket launcher. What's this? Let's put that here. Said something about high efficiency. No idea what it's doing. What did that do actually? Available in shop. Yeah, I see you. I think it's giving me experience or something. I don't know. Anyways, here's probably gonna be the death of me. All these creatures seem to be pretty pissed off at the moment. Killing all my turrets. So yeah, this is why I don't play tower defense games. Because I get wrapped up trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Maybe it would be better if I made like a surrounding of lasers here. Probably. Who knows? Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys very much for checking this out. If you get some point in your life that you see that this game has been released, I recommend it. But yeah, I have no idea how much it's going to be cost. Like if it's, you know, like $5, certainly test that out. Maybe not 10. Depends on how popular it is online, and not being able to have that online capacity right now, or playing with anyone, it's kind of detrimental. But anyways, yeah, here's me losing. That's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you guys very much for checking out this quick look. Pretty neat game so far. I liked. Oh shit! I just closed out completely. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. Fun game. Take a look at it when you get a chance. I'm Jay Smith OTI, and I'll check you guys later.